Hey guys, Seiben here bringing you more Magic the Gathering speculation. With all the hype buzzing around the battle for Zendikar, a lot of our attention is drawn to focus on the big baddie of the set, Ulamog. From what we've seen thus far, it's clear that Ulamog will probably be the only Eldrazi Titan we face in the set. But remember, there's two others somewhere out there. Kozilek and Emrakul still squirm their way through the multiverse, but there's evidence to suggest that one of these other Titans may not have gone too far from Zendikar. In this video, let's take a look at the clues from BFZ that suggest we may see another Eldrazi Titan before this block is through. So, as you'd imagine, in BFZ we are getting a lot of Eldrazi creature cards that resemble the Titan which spawned them, Ulamog. It's no secret, Ulamog's calling the shots in BFZ. We even get a new card to represent the Titan in this set. But, scattered through the spoiled cards of BFZ, there are little hints, nods, whatever you want to call them, to another Eldrazi Titan, one which should be nowhere near Zendikar right now, Kozilek. Firstly, we have a few actual spawns of Kozilek which make an appearance in Battle for Zendikar. We have Kozilek's Channeler, a 4/4 colorless Eldrazi for 4. When you tap it, add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool. So this thing is obviously a spawn of Kozilek. More than just a name, look at its appearance. It has the iconic floating plates which have grown to represent the Titan. Next we have Skitterskin, the 4/3 Eldrazi drone for 3 colorless and a single black mana. It can't block, but for 1 colorless and a single black mana, you can regenerate it. Now this thing doesn't out and out say it's a spawn of Kozilek, but just look at its appearance again. It's missing the bony faceplate which Ulamog's known for, and again, we see these floating plates around its head. And finally we get the most obvious and intriguing card, Herald of Kozilek. No doubts here, but what's interesting is this card's name, Herald of Kozilek. This 2/4 Eldrazi for 1 colorless and Izzet colors is set to bring forth the return of the Titan itself. It doesn't hurt that it also reduces the mana cost of your colorless spells by 1. All these cards suggest that we will see Kozilek somewhere in this block, or at least the near future, but where? If you look at the flavor text on Herald of Kozilek, which reads, "Some Eldrazi, their purpose is obvious, suck the life out of the land and birth new Eldrazi. Others aren't so obvious, and those are the ones that make me really nervous." You can see that not even the denizens of Zendikar know about Kozilek's potential return. Yet, someone Zendikar could never forget, even throughout all the years, that there is more horrors left in the multiverse than just Ulamog. On the sorcery, Ugin's Insight, we get some flavor text from the Spirit Dragon. He says, "You speak to me of the threat of Ulamog, but do not forget, they came as 3. This is Ugin talking to Jace, and reaffirming that their problems don't stop at just Ulamog. Others on Zendikar may not know about the extent of this threat, but planeswalkers like Nissa Ravane are apparently keen enough to sense it. On the flavor text of Kozilek's Channeler, she says, "In the dark places of our world, something horrible is growing. I fear our foes may be more numerous than we had imagined." This quote leads me to believe that Kozilek in fact never left Zendikar, that it's still on the plane, hiding. In the deep dark places of the world, such as its caverns or oceans, Kozilek is feeding and waiting to appear once again. So if Kozilek is still on Zendikar, then what potential role will it play? Well, I really don't see it turning up in this set, Battle for Zendikar. We are already heavily invested in fighting off Ulamog. Adding another without building it up would just be too much. But that doesn't mean Kozilek won't show up at all. I personally believe Kozilek will come at a time when our heroes and the world finally defeat Ulamog and reach some level of comfort and peace. It'll be like a, we finally get to rest. Wait, what was that noise? Kind of moment. Maybe this will occur in the Oath of the Gatewatch set, the final set of this block. All the planeswalkers are making their vows to watch over the newly imprisoned Ulamog, when boom, there's Kozilek. It seems plausible. There's another theory though. Maybe all these cards and flavor texts are just there as Easter eggs or throwbacks to the other Titans from Zendikar. Perhaps Kozilek won't show up in this block, maybe it'll be left below the surface of Zendikar for years until we return once again to the plane. I kinda don't like this idea, simply because whichever block they decide to do this with would really feel similar to Battle for Zendikar, and I just don't think that's a great idea. At the end of the day, this is all just fun speculation. I have no idea what will happen with the story in regards to Kozilek or Emrakul, but so far we're seeing some interesting things in BFZ. Let me know what you guys think about this theory in the comments below. Do you think we'll see Kozilek in this block? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. As always guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.